Irritation can lead to innovation. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad, number 976, to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story, because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. This message is specially dedicated to Kevin Kelly. Here's the upgrade. You can be mad at the way things are, but upgraded thinking realizes things don't have to be the way they are. Here's the story. Enzo had one desire after surviving the Great War. His passion was the automobile, and he determined if he made it through World War I, he would get a job at the Italian carmaker Fiat. He traveled to Turin, Italy, and applied at Fiat. He lacked qualifications and was rejected. And in the cold of that winter in 1918, he walked to the park across from the plant, brushed some snow from the bench, and sat down. He had lost his father and brother in the war and felt directionless. Sitting on that bench crying, Enzo's devastation turned to determination. Enzo Ferrari decided he would start his own company. And almost 30 years later, after Ferrari won a prestigious race in Turin in 1947, he returned to that same bench in Valentino Park and wept again, now realizing his determination had paid off. The slight Ferrari felt being turned down by Fiat fueled his determination. Kevin Kelly wrote in his book, Excellent Advice for a Living, quote, "When someone tells you what ticks them off, they are telling you what makes them tick," end quote. The rejection Ferrari felt fueled his desire to prove Fiat wrong. When a person gets mad, frustrated, or irritated about something, it can be a window into deeper values that prompt pursuit of a solution. Sometimes it's the passion that makes you pound the table that is revealing your mission. Ironically, there was a tractor manufacturer who owned several Ferraris. He was frustrated with mechanical issues he was having and went to Enzo Ferrari to complain and suggest changes. Ferrari brushed him off and told him to stick to building tractors. This rejection and arrogance ticked Ferruccio Lamborghini off so much that it ignited his drive to prove Ferrari wrong, leading him to establish Automobile Lamborghini in 1963 and creating competing sports cars that emphasize craftsmanship, reliability, and innovation. The result was a rivalry that pushed both brands forward. The better story to tell yourself is, I turned frustration into fascination. What is ticking you off that may be telling you where to focus? James Dyson's frustration with his vacuum cleaner bag clogging the suction made him mad. It prompted him to pursue a bagless solution. Dyson tried and failed to interest major manufacturing companies in his cyclone design. Manufacturers weren't interested in a solution because they were making more money from the bags than the vacuums. So Dyson started his own company. As Kelly cleverly phrased it, when someone tells you what ticks them off, they are telling you what makes them tick. That frustration you feel may be revealing what you value and something to pursue. Consider that irritation, disappointment, or frustration a gift that may be drawing you into your next pursuit. Tell me a story of getting mad, turning into a mission, to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. Send someone a text and ask them, is that thing that ticks you off connected to what makes you tick? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.